Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Tangledeep. So I said I would do some stuff with our inventory, and I did. I sold off most of our loose gear. Oh, I was going to put this in the bank before. This is just like a pretty good axe. We're at the bank storage limit. By the way, I expanded the bank and we're still at the storage limit all the time, always, forever. What could come out? This is a 302 base power poison damage weapon. That's probably not the one. Yeah, this might be it. We could probably pull this out. 200. It's not worth keeping things that only have 267 power. Yeah, we don't have a lot of good claw type weapons. So maybe I should keep that because it's the best claw we have. We have a lot of orbs and stuff too. By the way, I'm not sure if I showed these off, but this is stuff I got from various vendors before leaving the previous game. This thing seems pretty neat. Can't lose more than 20% of your health from a single attack or effect. Is very close to being the same as just you are immune to crits, or rather that you can't be crit. Seems like a really, really nice base property for an item to have before we even put anything else onto it. A Ballista of Terror has a nice high base strength. It's tough for me to want to get rid of this thing. Like, crushing seems bananas. It's a shame it generated on an item that is, like, relatively not very good. Why don't we go ahead and, like, pull that claw? We'll find better claws. And, like, this thing. And then we will store. This is fascinating stuff. I'm sure you're all glad you're here for this. Store this and actually maybe nothing else. Possibly nothing else. I think I stored everything else that I wanted to. You know what? This is pretty good light armor. We'll throw that in there. We don't need a second copy of this Scarlet Headband, I don't think. Let's just, like, sell these and probably that, right? Doesn't even sell for very much. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're ready. I also picked up a couple of new rumors. A skill orb for Thorn Explosion is a thing we might actually want to make use of. We have to go up to Ancient Ruins 12 to get it. Bottles and Brews apparently is on Ancient Ruins 14. I think I'm going to drop this. We're not going back down to do that. What else you got for me? Nothing else. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot more data than I was getting before on my pets. Hold on, where's this? We're on Fungal Caves 10. Oh, that's right, we had just come through here for the purposes of doing that Fungal Caves 9 quest and then had decided not to do it. Let's go back up to the branch. And I think it's worth going up the Fungal Cave side here. These are both ancient ruins. Also, there's no fungal caves here. The fungal caves are below. Okay, so we know those are the actual stairs out. We should check down right and then down left, probably. This is not what we were looking for, but it is something. Oh, she's going to sell us dungeon maps, isn't she? Yeah, that's actually extremely good. I don't know that we want to use a dungeon map here. If we only have a couple, let's save them for the last few floors. Probably the floors after the third boss, right? Because those ones are pretty difficult. Or we could use these to reveal the map in the areas around central processing. That might be the best use of them. Hopefully she'll continue to develop new ones. Right, most stores get new inventory from time to time. Hey, what a surprise. The Floriconda managed to die. So on this floor, I'm just looking for some guys, right? Yeah, River Spirits, the Sixth, the Corrupted, and his minions. I kind of thought this was going to be pretty easy. In the past, the Find This Gang of Dudes quests have... the guys have presented them to us as soon as we got on the floor. Okay, well, there's some kind of boss over there. Okay, here we are. River Spirit the Sixth, the Corrupted, and his sidekick, Jesse Holiday. I think I've seen that movie. Actually, this is a really bad place to be because I can't see them. But champion damage on this difficulty is high enough that I probably want to, I want to go around. I want to not step into the shadow, basically. Okay, well, they mostly seem to have fled. Frost Spike Illusionist. Hey, pets, maybe don't run away from me. Yeah, taking kind of a lot of damage really fast here, actually. Do not like being surrounded by river spirits. You guys are doing pretty good damage on him. Let's try to just burn this one down as quickly as possible. Yeah, 500 damage fire evocations will certainly help. Okay, go get him. Alright, never mind. That wasn't really that dangerous. What are you guys doing? Fight the enemies or something. No, go, get him. They're like... something's wrong with Rockbot. His brain has turned off or something. Don't let me move. Okay, well, they very clearly know that I am here. But me being invisible is not tricking them. I don't have vision of that one, apparently. And now I won't have vision of him, right? Yeah. Just trying to get a fire evocation that'll hit them both. I guess I can see that he has 96% shadow resist, so maybe that shouldn't be the way I try to go about this. Let's use a stamina spell here. Give me a little bit of energy back. The ice blocks. The ice crystal thing is so annoying. This is probably my least favorite trait for enemies to have. Oh wow, okay, that hit me for a lot. I'm just gonna heal myself real quick here. I wish they weren't advancing on me so rapidly, because I believe that using an item is going to break this, right? But I'm concerned that if I move, I'm going to get frostspiked or something, because they clearly can still see me. Oh wow, when you have the ability to see their resistances and stuff, you can tell which ones are the illusions trivially, because they have massive vulnerability. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna eat an instant heal, something significant. You know what, we can just campfire meat. We have 15 of them, it's fine. Okay, is that all of them? That felt like a lot, right? Even for one of those gang quests, that felt like a lot. Where are the stairs? Stairs are up and to the left. Okay. Well, let's go get our pet back. I'm still on the lookout for a tough monster from this difficulty. You know what? I forgot I was going to try to feed that alchemist, and I totally forgot to do that. Well, Rockbot's still doing alright. I thought he was going to die a lot more than he has been dying when we first came in here. So I think we'll be alright. For now. Maybe I could get like a Vertigrizzly from this difficulty? That would be cool. Breed that with the alchemists in a process that I do not even really want to think about. Alright, so we just want to get to 14. And then here on 14, we are going to Bottles and Brews. Well, there's 3 staircases that go up just below us, so that's probably the direction we want to run in real fast here. This is almost too much information. Like, I can't parse it all fast enough. Alright. That's the elemental lair. Over here's some loot I didn't pick up earlier, apparently. Okay, easy. Well, I don't love him being right on top of me. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, man, when we just really focus on spellcasting, the damage output is extremely good. I feel very confident about beating the last boss with this character, as long as we can manage to not die to anything really stupid. Do you have anything extremely cool for us? You do not. Okay, what does the Thorn Explosion Orb actually do? Deals less explosion damage, but adds lingering poison. Okay, I don't think we want that enough to actually go to the effort of applying it. When I use Thorn Explosion, what I am looking for is for it to kill a bunch of stuff immediately, so... Alright, I saw 3 stairs. Yeah, there's one down here as well. Is this the one that actually goes up? It is. We're getting pretty close to being through this. So he is not particularly lightning or resistant, and that's really it. He's just not... He's not super resistant to anything. I'm gonna hit him with fire just because the base power scaling on it is super high, and then we'll give him one of these. I should maybe put the acid on my bar. Because it reduces their defenses, I believe. I believe that is what I was told. Pretty sure. You guys want to, like, grab him, or... Anybody? Okay, there you go. Of course, they waited for him to shoot me with the laser again first. You know, maybe I shouldn't talk about replacing them so loudly. Possible that they're, they're feeling a little bit resentful right now. Oh, I wanted to shoot him, but apparently we cannot shoot from that angle. Apparently random monsters can drop those dream drums. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen one before we went into the nightmare. Okay, we've got another Angel's Ankh. So we're definitely seeing higher qualities of base items more often here. It's not all the time. But this really, it gives you a lot of ability to build up your future characters. Like, for example, the flow condenser, which is a very high tier staff. Alright, mana bombs, yeah, let's put them out. There's no cost. Maybe we'll be able to catch some of his conjured frogs with them. I guess I should save the Force Blast for when our energy is reduced a little bit. Because a big part of the value of it is that it allows me to regain some energy. So fire is absorbed for him now. But it wasn't at first, right? Like, I actually did fire damage with the fire hit. Nope, I guess all that damage is from Rockbot punching him in the face. Wow. That was a lot of damage done to Rockbot very quickly. Yeah, our pets are not faring very well here. Let's grab an elemental spirit out of the muck. No, I don't want to. Guess I put myself in for that. Alright, this is physical damage. Well, I could really use a little bit of an assist here. Come on, lucky unstable magic. Nope, that was Shadow. Shadow and Fire are both bad in this situation, so... He's so close to dead, just die. Alright. Okay, I could still actually get killed here. I had to be a little careful. Alright, none of them can see me. I'm just gonna stay behind this rock. Yeah, geez, we are getting manhandled a little bit here. We have quite a bit of money. I felt comfortable expanding the bank because we have so much money that we can afford to reinsure probably like 10 times. But at this rate, 10 reinsurers is not even going to get us to the top floor. So things need to turn around a little bit for us. Okay. Frogs are gone. The bosses are gone. Everything should be good now. Oh my god, what are you fighting? Unfortunately, I feel like I have to come to my pet's rescue a lot now. Still a good fighter, just costing us money every once in a while. We're getting to the point where the Floriconda is somewhat better as a pet just because he's not expensive. I mean, it's probably fair. Rockbot has trivialized a huge percentage of the game for us. He probably shouldn't be able to do it the whole way through. Man, where the hell are the stairs? Okay. Well, we're probably going to lose our pets here. I should probably press this parting gifts button before that happens. Right, we have a lot of opportunity for creeping vines to work. Oh, I'm too rooted to move out of this space. Okay. He doesn't have any weird resists that we wouldn't expect, does he? He is... Yeah, absorb lightning, but everything else is fine. Okay, I think Rockbot's probably got that guy. Oh, he could get killed here. Actually, Rockbot's fire immune, so... For a certain value of immune. Just trying to make sure that we actually make it out of here. Okay. Please don't step into the bombs. Of course he did. Well, you know, there's one thing you can say about him. He's very consistent. He behaves in a consistent way. Let's eat some, like, pretty okay food. I'm doing my best to keep him alive. So our defensive abilities scale much better than the pets do, it seems like. Probably it is safer in a long-term sense, like all the way long-term. Really not something you have to worry about until the end of New Game Plus. It's probably better for you to be the one who tanks and for your pet to be a damage dealer, I guess. Obviously, there's no form of aggro or anything in this game, but monsters do seem to like to go after you. Okay, so that's the actual way up. We're all the way down here in the corner. We may as well grab all this loot. So I went around most of the level there. Okay. We get to take a nice relaxing stroll. Just calm down for a minute. The battles are tough, but we have lots and lots and lots of damage output. We have a couple of decent escape tools. And we don't have that much further to go. I'm definitely going to employ a couple of eggs. By the way, the final boss fight, like, the stuff we're coming up on is the end of this character. There's nothing for us after New Game Plus, I'm pretty sure. Which means that all of the stuff we've been saving up to maintain our effectiveness, you know, to have a burst of future effectiveness available, this would be a better way to put that. This is where we want to use it. Not right now, but, you know, in the near future. So all those eggs and everything, we're coming up on the time. I'll drop a couple of things right now. There's just like a lot of stuff in this fight. Although actually, do I need to? I don't know that medium mystery egg monsters. Okay, they're scaling somewhat with us. I was going to say I don't know that they'll actually survive for very long, but looks like there's some scaling going on. I will do one more. Because again, I assume the battle will be more difficult than it has been in the past. We're going to call an elemental spirit. We're going to grow a spitting plant. Then we're going to hit parting gifts, recover a little bit of stamina, and just make all of our pets completely terrifying. Let's try to break these things down as quickly as we can. They're actually way tougher on this difficulty, it seems like. They're not very damage resistant though. Like I'm gonna cast on these things. We gotta get these down a little bit faster. Okay, that's one. We don't necessarily have to take them all out. I just want to slow down the rate of enemy spawning. Okay, with there being fewer of these little sentry bots, everything's going to be a lot easier. The sentry bots also do heal, so that's definitely a part of what was causing things to be so difficult with there being so many of them around. Oh, I am actually really low on energy. Well, these things are tougher than I would like. Let's fill the room with poisonous vines. Alright, so at this point we've taken out... Oh, most of my vines are gone. Also, I stepped back in a fire. We're gonna hit the campfire meat here. At this point we've taken out half of the spawners. It seems like we might have to get more of them. It's still turning out to be a lot of enemies. Boy, that attack just completely deleted our vine. Yeah, I'm gonna fall back. We're gonna fight this the long, slow way. This takes forever. I'm not still full. So why don't we eat something that's going to give me back quite a bit of energy? It'd be really cool if everybody would stop shooting lasers at me. Okay, one more down. Hey, Rockbot, maybe you come over here and help me out a little bit for a change? Remember when you used to help? Instead of just running around at random? So yeah, we're still getting a ton of sentry bots. This is a problem. Oh, I thought there were 6. Apparently there are... You know, it may be the case that there were 6 before. There are definitely 8 of these things now, unfortunately. Throw mana bombs out wherever we can. Alright, Rockbot's doing alright. He's holding on. I gotta say, this fight is feeling considerably more difficult than it did before. It's kind of a cakewalk on normal difficulty. Okay. One more of these things down. We're actually almost out of pets. Let's summon up some new stuff. We're gonna need some energy at least, though. And unfortunately, our Thorn Explosion Vines are appearing in bad places. Let's go... Definitely want an ice cream sundae. Let's do this one. Well, that's a shame. Alright, I only have one more, or no, sorry, that was my last echo. We've significantly reduced the number of enemies in the fight, but it's still kind of overwhelming. Like, individual Bit Guardians, or Sentry Bots, are way, way, way more of a problem than they used to be. Okay. We're getting through him pretty quickly now that we can just focus on him. Definitely have turned that off before using it last time. Force blast him. He's actually... Nope, he moved away. I was going to say he's actually close enough to that vine for us to use Thorn Explosion. So, of course, he moved. Whew, okay. What do we get here? A lucky circlet of persuasion, of quickness, and cunning. That's fine. There's a lot of stuff here that's pretty good, but unfortunately, pretty good is kind of below our level of caring about things now. This is nice, and we finally found a second piece of the Raiments of Wild Nature. Although I think we may have lost that vest. I may have gotten killed while wearing it. Anyway, this is probably worth taking to the bank. Let's grab all this stuff. An awful lot of seeds coming out of this fight. Okay, well, I love this. It's a very, very short floor. Alright, we still have a lot of campfire meat. We do have one of each of these, and I still have not found a situation where I really wanted to use one of them, so I think I'm just going to make even more campfire meat. Alright. Let's prepare to port out. Well, I sure hope that doesn't prevent me from killing that thing before the floor ends. Our Floriconda exploded. Which is not great. So we have 4 turns to actually get these kills. Okay, he died. This Wraith we will definitely not kill in time. We managed to get a couple of monsters out of the way before leaving. How am I doing on money? Okay, I think we're actually up money. Alright, our pets are still bringing us weird stuff. I should come down here and check more often. Although they never do seem to bring us anything terribly great. Armor guy sells nothing that we're terribly interested in. No big surprise there. We probably don't need to worry too much about selling a lot of this. Yellow quality verdant fruit leaf seeds. I'm not really sure what's in our garden right now. A yellow spice bark, a yellow grain shade, a yellow spice bark, a yellow dazzle leaf, and a blue grain shade. I do like grain shades a lot. Kind of thinking that shining dazzle leaf... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave all these trees. These are good trees. I do feel like we're getting close to the, sort of like the end of our meta development. Once we have a good pet or two from New Game Plus, we probably won't be able to improve our ranch too much more. Okay, we gotta pull something out, but I really do want to get this band in there. Oh no, we do still have the Vest of Wild Nature, actually. It is almost certainly not worth pulling this out to equip it now, just to try to get our Floriconda to have more health, but... it's still cool. See, these white quality items that I stored have really nice base properties. I think we do want to hold on to these. This one's less impressive. Yeah, you know what? Let's pull that. And then we will store this. And I don't see a reason to sell any of the rest of this stuff right away. We can probably just hold on to it for the moment. Alright, what do you got? Something cool. There's a guy on level 17 who will give you some restorative items in exchange for some mints. Okay, I like the reward from this. We have to get to level 19 without using any flask charges. I could probably do that. I'm just going to sit here and regen some stats. Man, an apple keeps you full for a really long time. Okay, you know, we're probably cool to go back in. Ooh. I do not like harriers. This is very annoying. Okay. Oh, we finally got to hit her, and then the thing went pretty smoothly. And of course our pet is already basically dead, because tanking the champion is rough. Getting shot with an arrow every turn really sucks, though. So I'm gonna eat something that's a little bit bigger than we need for his sake. Let's see. He's only normal resistant to shadow. Why is he healing for so much? Oh, tenacious. The tenacious quality must be what's giving him the regen. Well, he's healing for a lot. It's actually tough to get through. Let's... Nope, I cannot summon a soul shade. I have no energy. And I'm still full. Okay, let's shoot him with some stamina so that I can have some... Oh, hey, a verdigrizzly. Ooh, a purple dropped over there. Okay, I would really love to not lose my pet again here. And I'm gonna use one of our energy potions. Here we go. Nope, never mind. Even that is not enough healing to fight this monster. I would really love to capture this verdigrizzly, so let's see if we can pull this off. Then we go spitting plant over here, far enough away that it's... Alright, this thing hits way too hard, and I wanted to put the spitting plant far enough away that it's not getting hit all the time by the passive electricity effect, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave. We're just gonna walk away from this fight. Okay. So I think we've managed to disengage the verdigrizzly, and that's important because I want to, like, I'm going to have to go pretty all out on this thing in order to kill it. Oh, I don't have enough echoes. And I didn't want to accidentally kill the verdigrizzly while I was doing that. Oh, yeah, well, whatever. We weren't going to kill this guy probably without pulling out all of the tools. Alright, managed to keep him on top of the creeping death for long enough. Now let's see if we can get that verdigrizzly. I just need to pull it forward a little bit. It needs to be under 15, right? Actually, I'm a little worried. Will the Floricondas that it has summoned kill it when I flip it out? They probably will, right? Alright, so we're gonna have to kill them. That thing will die to the fire burn. I was lucky. No. No. Don't kill my verdigrizzly. Okay. I knew it. I knew as soon as I knocked him out, something was going to show up. Okay. Brought you a monster. He's very big and scary. Okay, now at this point, I think we gotta spend some time refreshing here. Wait a minute. Did I not ensure Rockbot? I mean, I was gonna make this happen no matter what, so it's not like of mechanical importance, but did I not ensure Rockbot last time I got him out? Well, that feels terrible. Alright, let's feed some pets though. So do I know... No, each monster's likes and dislikes are separate, so I do not know what this thing likes, even though I do know what the last alchemist liked. Well, let's try some stuff out. We certainly have food. So I have to get them... I have to get them happy enough... Do I have to get them happy enough to like me just in order to breed them? Because I should feed them until I get something that I know they both like, at the very least. I think we figured out that mattered. Honestly, I can't remember. You like tacos? Everybody likes tacos. Come on, don't be ridiculous. Smoothie? Okay, he likes smoothies. What's the smoothie recipe? How many times can I do that? Apple or banana, carrot, pumpkin, or chili peppers. Okay, I can do that a ton of times. Let's figure out what the verdigrizzly likes. Nope, not into spicy food. Okay, he digs the monster chow. I thought I remembered it saying last time we tried to feed monster chow to a high-level monster that they were beyond it, but maybe it just meant, like, if their happiness is high, they won't like it? Oh, it has outgrown the taste of monster chow, so hold on. Will it work like that on the alchemist now? Yeah, okay, so it's... that outgrown dialogue is about them having too much happiness, not about them being too high level. Okay, well that was good. That shortcutted things a little bit. We're still trying to find food that he actually likes, though. Preferably cooked food. Let's try giving him... Boy, he doesn't like anything. That's what I was afraid of. Well, I mean, we certainly have a lot of fish and chips. Let's keep trying stuff. Okay, chicken pot pie is okay. Flan? Okay. He likes flan. So flan and smoothies. A very balanced and normal diet for a pet. So let's make some... a romantic smoothie. And actually, I don't remember what the flan recipe is. Okay, cheese and a dessert thing. Because last time it took us more than one romantic meal to actually get them to breed, right? Okay, so we do that, and then I'm just gonna make... yeah, this. Because I cannot remember if the monsters need to actually like me, or if it's enough for them to like each other to breed. I don't know that we've ever tried to breed monsters that we weren't previously... Right, I think every monster that we've tried to breed in the past has been, at least one of the things, has been something we were using as a pet, so it was already happy with us. So let's... You guys. Okay, they don't have to like us to develop feelings toward each other. Oh, maybe that's not true. Because they definitely did not actually gain any approval for each other. Let me try making them happier. So we would have to get them to very high levels of happiness to come out with us, though. Let's give them the romantic meal. See if it develops their feelings at all. Because like I said, last time it took more than one meal to get stuff going. They like each other at all now? Okay, strongly like. That's good. I think we still have some rose petals. We have some rose petals in the bank, too. Yeah, alright. I have 2 on me, and then I think like 6 in the bank or something. No, not you. Alright, so... try a couple more times here. As it doesn't have to be cheese flan, like... I don't know for sure that it matters that it be food that one of them likes, but... The ingredients for cheese flan are not things that we're using a lot for other stuff, so... Like, we certainly have more cheese than we need. Okay. I will give it as many job points as it will accept, because I have a billion. Now see, it says there monsters with higher rarity parents are better. The tree man. Because he's a man who's also a tree, probably. So what we have here is a very rare... Okay, so alchemists are considered to be very rare. And we put a lot of job points into it. It's got 2,400 health. Alchemy gas, potion heal, and summon Floriconda. That's a great set of traits. 1,261 weapon power. Oops, I should have gone back to the menu. So, like, to compare that... Yep, both in more than both of the parents. Okay, now we just have to get that thing to like us enough to come out with us. Fortunately, we have 1,000,000 food. So what? The other one liked smoothies. Okay, great. That's a great start. Five. What's his... He's level 14? So we're going to have to get his happiness to 14? Okay, it'll have to be 10. It probably is the monster's level, unless the monster's above level 10, right? Okay, you know, from 5 to 10, that's not so bad. Let's see if we have anything... We didn't really try that many things with the alchemist, because we hit on something that we liked so early. So it doesn't really care for just raw milk that much. I don't want to give it any of my sundaes. We don't have a ton of fruit left. We could just go make more smoothies. Yeah, you know what? It's going to be worth it. I don't have a lot of bananas, but we can make some banana smoothies. Accelerate this as much as possible. I think this pet is going to turn out to be extremely good. I'm really, really happy that it got the heal and the Floricondas. I was worried that it was only going to inherit one ability from each of its parents, but I think things went really well for us here. Alright. Oh, it gave us bananas. It found some bananas for me. Well, that earns it another smoothie. Listen, you keep bringing me bananas, I'll keep giving you smoothies. It's a deal. Actually, yeah, that's right, he did have apples, and I didn't buy them, because I was like, why would I need apples? They're such bad food. Okay, I don't know that this is enough to get him to 10, but it'll be close. And then we can just, like, give him, I don't know, raw carrots and cheese until he comes around. He found us some banded mail. You know, I'm not 100% sure even where he got the bananas. The banded mail is a real mystery. See if we can find something else that he likes. Well, hold on. I want the cheese. How about carrot stew? Oh, he does. He does like carrot stew very much, in fact. Come on. Okay. He is joyous. Let's take him out for a spin. And remember to insure him. Okay, he's a little bit more expensive. His level factors into the cost of the insurance more than our level does. Oh, I'm out of energy. We just... yeah, sort this back to the top. Okay, let's get back in there and give our new pet a spin. So he is fire vulnerable, which is not great. Boy, it's really not great. I hate Harriers. I'm gonna give him enough stuff to care about that we don't eat all of the arrows. Don't walk through the fire, you fire vulnerable idiot. Pet rescued. And this thing has taken functionally no damage. Alright. Oh my god, die. Nope, that's fire magic. Don't use the fire magic. There we go. Yeah, this sucks, man. Dungeons are getting too hard. Too hard for me to have pets. Okay, well maybe he won't blow up quite so quickly if he's not fighting a champion, a hairier champion that is made out of the thing he's weak against. I'm hoping that we can just, like, pour out damage quickly enough that, he won't get murdered all the time. I think that a part of the problem we were having with Rockbot is that our damage as a group wasn't high enough to prevent enemies from hitting him a whole bunch of times. And I'm paralyzed. Well, I can still shoot fire at you. Also, hopefully his pet will help to be a little bit of a distraction. You know, the fact that we lost Rockbot means I do have a spot in my corral. One more than I thought I did. So we should be able to grab this Kragan too. Oh. I thought we had an extra slot because I was planning on capturing something. And then the loss of Rockbot would have meant there were two. Oh yeah, there were two, and then I filled one of them by breeding a pet. We should probably then go back and free up another slot. So we're starting to see Kragans, and they are fantastic pets. Let's grab one of those. We haven't really tried breeding bred pets with other things, but that is probably something that's worth doing. So I'm going to release you. We can probably release a bunch of the low-level, like, common monsters that we have. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the imprisonment. Boy, what does rarity mean? Because, like, there are water spirits everywhere for a really significant portion of the dungeon. These guys, as far as I know, only appear on that one floor. But here, that'll give us an actual fire wanders out into the wild, never to be seen again. That'll give us the room to capture a couple of things that we want to get New Game Plus copies of. So, I mean, it's just that every monster has a rarity value that has been assigned to it that is not... It's just a number. It's not at all based on, like, how rare the monster is. Strange as that sounds. Actually, they're close enough to each other that we could do a nice square fire evocation and hit them both. Okay, our damage output feels pretty good, I think. The real question now is, like, if I capture... Let's see. Okay, these are both illusions. If I capture... If I breed another pet, like out of, say, a Kragan and something, and then I breed that with this guy, how many abilities is that pet allowed to have? Because if we can just keep breeding more and more abilities onto them, that seems, you know, it seems powerful. What am I doing? Okay, well apparently I'm committed to fighting this guy, which is a shame. I was less worried about that idea before I saw the champion skull. Alright, let's turn off square mode and just let him have it. We gotta get out of this as quickly as possible. Okay, so this is bad poison. And there's good poison and bad poison in that square. Well, I'm a little concerned. Let's become invisible. Okay. He seems to be surviving better. It's maybe a little bit early for that to be conclusive yet, but... And we are, by the way, probably pretty obvious, but it's worth making a point of noting. We are definitely attracting all monsters constantly from maximum range. So the benefit for us being in light armor, supposedly being stealthier, seems to be largely imaginary. Right, even more pets. And then a new Floriconda. And then parting gifts, because I think we're probably going to lose some of these pets. Yep, like that. Okay, we're getting through them. It's just it was a lot of enemies for a moment there. Ah, crap. Well, I guess we're just sitting in the toxic sludge, since I am now surrounded by ice traps. Okay, there's like a boss down there. You know what, let's just go ahead and use a teleport scroll. Alright, so everything managed to die. Nope, we did not get anywhere near enough energy out of that. You know, I wasn't really thinking about this, but, okay. The tree man is rescued. For a second there, I was like, oh god, I did remember to insure him, didn't I? I didn't really think about this, but the Floricondas that he summons will count as vines, the same way ours do. So actually, Thornsplosion will be way more usable now that we have a pet who summons additional Floricondas. Let's try to get through this before going back. Okay, so he looks like... It looks like Shadow is actually something he's pretty bad at dealing with. It's not a great time for you to knock him away, actually. Not fire, that's no good. Okay. I know this dude's gonna rob us, but also I don't care. The campfire roasted meat is almost certainly more valuable than whatever he's going to take from us. Especially since we have so much garbage in our inventory for him to take, stuff that I won't miss. Although it looks like maybe there's some kind of issue, because I was not expecting the screen to be black for this long. Well, all of the controls do nothing, so that's good. You know what? It's a long nap. It's an opportunity for us to rest up as well. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time when hopefully our character will wake up. And we'll see you then.